Hello everybody and welcome to another session of GT Sport Open Lobby. I hope you're all having a great day. And these are just sessions in case you do miss this and see it on YouTube later. Stream them on Twitch and you're welcome to come and race with us. Try to do these each Friday night as possible, you know, if I don't have way too much going on. Hope you all had a good week and everything. I'm super tired and exhausted. But we'll go for a little while tonight and just relax and chill and enjoy the music and enjoy the drive. And the game did update. So for some reason it says at 155 miles, but that's not true. I turned the game on after the update and everything. And I don't know what I'm saying. The last time I played it was last Friday with the last open lobby. So they're the new cars. 2019 Super RC. And McLaren F1 GTR. Interesting. So is that going to be a GR1 or GR? Yeah, I don't know. It's not a very good GR1 though, to be honest. And the 89 Mazda Roadster. Oh, they didn't have any of the old Miatas, did they? So that is nice that they added that, I guess. And it is an 89 after all, so yeah. Take what you can get, I guess. And they, Autopolis, never heard of that. And Super Legend. Even though there are only 3 Supers in the game that I can think of, besides the GR2 ones or whatever, 3 GR2. Yeah, I will get back to the campaign mode eventually, but let's check out these new cars we got. I guess X people and Ben May all said they might join me, so that would be cool if they can, and anybody else who wants to. So I don't know anything about this new Supra. Okay, so it's a little more powerful than the 97 version. The Supra, this kind of makes me think of the FT1, which was kind of like a concept in GT6. Kind of what that makes me think of. 3329, 3025. So about the same stats, really. Slightly heavier and slightly more powerful. Somehow this has better acceleration, better braking, which it should. Alrighty, well, I have the money. Yeah, I'll buy it, why not? Hey Barney and Ian Gonzalez, good to see y'all. Welcome to the stream. There we are. For some reason it keeps saying I'm hosting. So yeah, let's get black. Don't really. Oh, I'm so tired. The concept of GT6 was supposed to be the Supra. You mean the FT? What was it called in GT6? FT1? Oh, I didn't mean to get in there. I don't remember what it's called. Oh, I always liked the old Mazda Miata. This was actually my favorite body style. I mean, don't get me wrong, the style that appeared in, 97, 98, I like that one too, but I like this. The FT1, it's in this game. Oh, is it? I need to pay attention. FT1 is in this game, you say? I thought the FT1 was just like some kind of concept. Okay, yeah, FT1 Vision GT. See, that looks just like the Supra to me, the new Supra. Oh. Let's see. It's more powerful, though. I feel like the FT1 just like an upgraded Supra. It really... But then again, the Supra kind of looks between the FT1 and that Toyota 86. I don't know. Why am I overanalyzing this? Barney, you're going to join? All right, cool. Welcome. And I see X people joining me in the voice chat. Hello, X people. So
Hello.
What other cars do I have? McLaren, which I probably not going to buy this.
I'm still updating my game.
Oh, you are? Okay,
Or,
yeah,
no.
GR3.
I'm still updating my system software right now, or installing.
It's kind of a little bit OP for a GR3, but it's definitely not good enough to be a GR1.
What is
The McLaren F1, in my opinion.
the GTR?
Yeah. Alrighty, so that's that.
Well, it was in a different class
Hey,
that doesn't
Scarhart,
exist.
how are you, G? I'm very, very, very tired, but overall good. I'm kind of sleep deprived this week, but up late grading stuff and playing Fortnite too late when I shouldn't be. That's my own fault. Yes, alright car. It's pretty good. N600.
Excuse me for the loud noises. I released a PS4.
You're fine. Well, thank you, Barney, for hosting. Appreciate that. Yeah, I plan on getting some good sleep tonight, G. I usually catch up on the weekends. What's new? What's new? What I miss? Oh, Pagani, yeah. Glad you're doing alright, though, G. Good. It's always good to see you. So they don't have the Zon, do they? But they have the... I don't even know how you say that. Hurrah. I don't know how you say it. Okay. So that's all of Europe. I didn't even look at how much that costed. Okay, and nothing new for America. Alright. So... let's make a lobby.
I'm not to go buy myself a Miata, because you know.
Yeah, I bought it. The 89 Miata. That's actually my favorite body style, believe it or not. Out of all the newer ones they've done, that's my favorite. The original one.
The NA?
Yeah, the original. Well,
Yeah.
the first body style that came out in 89,
Yeah.
which went to 96,
Yeah, that's the NA.
97.
Then there's the NB and C and D. I like the NA. Yep, I know.
Alrighty. So let's see what we can
I
check.
think I have to read, and I think I actually have to install an update file for GT Sport, so isn't that nice?
Oh, joy. Happy, joy. I wish we had some original tracks in this game, like Trial Mountain and Midfield and stuff like that, but not really much to choose from.
We need
I like
that.
Suzuka.
We need that so much. Downloading update file version 1.34, 2.27 gigabytes of 3.002 gigabytes, 99 plus hours left.
99 hours? Is that what did you just say?
It says 99 plus hours left.
Okay. That's a little weird. Well, let's try this new Supra out. Let's see how it drives.
So many people, I saw so many videos about the release of the Toyota Supra, and everybody was like, why doesn't it have like 2JZ? And I don't think you know what that is, but that's the engine that the last Supra had in it, and everybody loved it. It was really
The
cool.
97 Supra?
Yeah. And everybody wanted it in the new Supra.
Well, it has about the same power weight ratio.
Yeah.
Oh, the new track. I didn't even think about that, Ian. Yeah, I saw when it updated. I don't remember what it's called. My backpack is tangled up in my chair. This is so beautiful. What in the world? How did this even happen?
So many people wanted the old engine inside of the new car, and I'm like, that wouldn't meet emissions regulations.
Oh, would it not?
And of course, instant I get on my PS4, one of my dirty racing friends is telling me to go and join his lobby. I don't want to, but you know.
Well, we won't go very long, and then
Game
you can feel
update.
free. Well, I mean, you can always do what you want. Don't feel like I'm holding you hostage.
Oh no, I don't want to do it. If I wanted to go and race dirty, I could hop in a lobby. I could hop in an online adventure, free for all racing on Forza Horizon 4. Racing is as dirty as it gets.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave the suspension stock and see how it drives.
Guys, you know what the best part is about Forza? Like, if you like count, well, no, that would just be a Forza. But you could compose like champion or challenges. Those are really fun. The auction house, like go out, set a budget, buy this kind of car that's this class for this amount of money. See which one is the best car.
You talk about Forza Horizon 4, so correct me if I'm wrong. The game, okay, my controller's being ghetto again. Why? See, it was doing this for Fortnite too. It's auto shifting. Look at it. I'm not even pushing anything, and it automatically shifted me up to 7th. What? Oh my gosh! This is wow.
Guy needed new controller.
I'm not pushing anything, and it's got me. Okay, freaking ghetto, freaking. What are you doing?
I mean,
what button is even causing this to happen?
For some reason, this is reminding me of my friend Jade, who had a PS3 controller.
Hey Ben, May, all good to see you. Yeah, Autopolis. Yeah, I'm not really interested in trying that tonight. I'm so tired, Ian. I just want to do something that's relaxing. Suzuka's relaxing to me.
Your controller reminds me of Jerky Panda's controller. Only, like, by the time the server shut down on GT6, the amount of buttons that worked was the just right amount of buttons to have a gas, brake, turning.
I don't remember racing with Derpy Panda. Isn't he on the Discord, or he was anyway? This thing handles like a freaking an ice cream cone on wheels, man. I mean, I don't even know what to say.
I don't know. I've driven the ice cream cone.
Have you, man? It has to handle better than this. Well, if I suck tonight, I'm blaming it on my controller. Totally not my fault.
I'm one Pablo 42. I'm not even in a lobby yet. I am copying my update file. I have been sitting here updating for 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh, man. This thing handles about as bad as a water hose with 15 kinks in it. I mean...
I don't know. Those things seem to corner pretty well.
Ben, you want me to notify Discord? If you want to, Ben. I didn't do an update. I was so tired that I could barely motivate myself to do anything. So I barely changed the title and everything in time. But once I get started, I'm fine. And man, this thing handles like a piece of freaking crap, man. I tell you what.
I didn't know that J-Man was a truck driver.
He is. Yep, he sure is. Okay, so I'm gonna adjust the suspension.
I have Euro Truck Simulator. I love that game.
Let's see.
Sorry for the clanking of ice cubes against glass.
You're fine.
I just... The perfect temperature. I really hope to put an Alpine A310 in this game for some reason.
It'll be fine with me. Okay, let's go with that and try see if that handles any better. Man, I do not like the default suspension. Okay. Right now, my controller's behaving, but who knows how long this goes.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah.
How is it still 0% copying update file? It's been copying the update file for 10 minutes.
Okay, it's much better now for my driving style. Okay, it's still kind of squirrely, but at least it's not stupid.
Go back. I'm gonna go back into it again. And then it's gonna say 0% again. Yeah, this is gonna take a long time. Here for a while.
Oh. I can't drive for crap. You enjoyed some chicken pot pie. Did you homemake it, Chicago, or did you just buy it? I think my grandma Margaret, she used to make a really good chicken pot pie. Homemade. Never mind, you can barely notify Discord as it's only read only. Oh. Okay, this is gonna be great, right? Is everybody ready? I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Oh my gosh. So ready. Alright, so ex-sick puppy. Oh man.
There's not gonna be any
I'm
more
afraid
stuff.
of that Canadian driver, man. Canadian drivers are like the best. Krog. Krogrivam. I don't know how you say that. Bushwhack.
Oh no, maybe if I start the application without updating, then close the app, start copying the update file again, maybe it'll actually copy the update.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and start the race.
You can go ahead and do that, because I'm gonna be a while.
Don't think that I ever made homemade chicken pot pie before. This is when I'm eating was packed up from grocery store. Been raining all day and just didn't feel like cooking anything. Man, me either, Shakira Hart. Me either. It's been raining here all day, kind of off and on too. It's been cold and rainy. Just, It's probably a good thing I started out last because I will just get last anyway, so I might as well start where I belong. Between how tired I am and my ghetto controller. Oh God.
Board. Clarence Senna GTR just came out. It's cool.
Are you watching our stream, X people?
I have a thing about hearing myself, but I'll go ahead.
Well, I mean, you could have it muted. You just, watch and see what's going on while you're waiting on your thing to update.
Sure.
I mean, if you want to, you know, it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. We'll just put it on content alerts.
I didn't even realize I was 6th. I thought I was like 8th or 7th. I knew I passed somebody.
So that happens to you too?
Yeah. Especially when I'm so tired. Like the song. Good job, car. Thank you. Oh, now my controller's been ghetto. Quit shifting me up to 7th gear. Oh my god, wow. Ugh. Supra.
Copy update file 2%. Okay.
2%. Hey, at least it
3%
moves.
now. Sorry, I'm like getting bored. So what we're right now?
Sorry.
No, sorry, that's alright.
Well, thank you for keeping me company in the voice chat at least.
That's okay. Supra, is it good at all?
No. It sucks. I think the 88 Supra is just as good as this one is.
Maybe that old tune will work on it too.
Well, that was the thing that happened. I mean, this car isn't that bad, I guess. Well, somebody won with it. I just suck.
Oh no. I just gotta find the right car. Because I don't know, like tuning confuses me so much in that game.
Yeah.
I was never able to crack the code.
I got the general basics of tuning, but not really good with it.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would be.
So how's everybody in the chat doing today?
There's the dog.
Oh, my
going
ghetto
off.
controller shifted me into 6th gear.
Was it from 5th to 6th or from some random gear to 6th?
Oh, it was all the way from 1st to 6th.
Just like
From first just to 6 without skipping.
Oh no,
second.
it went through them. It went through all the. It has to.
okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking for a minute.
Like I was playing Fortnite. I think it was Wednesday night on the PS4, and randomly, or from the beginning of the battle, the first 5 minutes, man, my controller just would not stop shooting my gun. And somehow I didn't get killed. I don't know how. But like my partner, he was killed. But somehow, yet again, I ended up living. Even though I was all around people.
Copying update file,
Get out of control.
17%. Yeah, it's worth it. I'm getting somewhere, Sky. I'm getting
What is it, 7%?
17, 18 now.
All I'm pushing is the X button. I did not push the freaking R2 button. Why did you shift me up?
Where are you resting your fingers?
Where I always do when I play Gran Turismo. Nothing has changed.
Okay.
I mean,
if I'm not right outside your window, which I don't think I am, because I'm not your neighbor, then I don't know.
everything's fine over here. Just make sure your dog doesn't stare at your pie.
Let's see. That's pop.
Change the button layout so R1 and L1 shifts like in old games. No, that's how what it is in my old games too. I have it to where it shifts exactly the same. Like R2 is what I've always used to shift. Come on, Granny. Oh, everybody's ready. Okay, here we go. Let's get this monstrosity.
They
Make R2 flash the lights so we all get to laugh at you randomly flash them. There we go.
There we go. Apparently people race too.
That's an
Phoebe.
idea. Yep, Fernanda the Focus, yep. Oh, Fernanda. How you doing, Fernanda? I'm doing fine, sweetie. I'm very, very tired, Fernanda. Oh, just wait until you get my age. You'll be really tired all the time. Oh, gosh, I can't imagine. I'm already in 6th. Like, what the freak? Before the race even starts. Freaking ghetto, man. It's freaking ghetto. I like this song.
They put a BMW engine cover on. Sorry, I'm just browsing. Flava. So,
Oh, Mayo, how in the heck was I in front of you? With my ghetto controller. I've been in 6th gear almost this entire race. Fernanda, she does pretty good in 6th gear, I gotta say. At least my controller's not being retarded right this second.
it's gonna be that way in a few seconds. You wait. Prius. Go check that out one day.
Go, Fernanda, go. Of course, this is the SFR racing concept. No wonder it passed me so easy. Oh, thank you, Mark, for following. Dang, how'd I get so far ahead of 6th? Go, Fernanda, go! Snatch that 4th place. Oh, of course, an Expo. Krog, the Expo is banned, just so you know. The Supers did pretty good, though, keeping up with it. Oh, clean race. Look at that. I always really try hard to be clean, but when other people are driving crazily, it can kind of cause a disruption. Where, you know, everybody's hitting everybody. Two Expos in that. Mark, you started playing Gran Turismo today. Oh, really? You bought it last Black Friday? Yeah, you've probably been like me. You've probably been super, super busy, dude. But, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. And maybe you can join us if you got some time. Let's use this thing. And then another class. Like, what class would you want, Barney? You want to start playing? You have any tips for buying cars and stuff? To get used to not having traction, I recommend using four-wheel drive. If you're new, use a four-wheel drive or an FF car, front-wheel drive car. As you start out, you know, at least get used to the basics, and then once you get better at the throttle control with all-wheel drive, then you can kind of venture with trying the rear-wheel drive cars, where you have to do a lot more throttle management and tuning, you know, to get it to handle how you want. But yeah, that's just some basic advice I have, you know. Hey Adam, good to see you. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Hopefully that's a little bit helpful. Like, I'm no expert myself, but I mean, I'm decent, I would say. I'm decent at the game, but I don't play this near as much as what I used to play GT6, Gran Turismo 6, and the other Gran Turismos when I was a kid. Man, this thing's just really slip-sliding. I just thought the Super was bad. Like, this thing actually handled really good in GT6. I just don't have the right tuning on it, I guess. Oh, really? You used to play Formula 1 games? Man, I'm not nearly as good with Formula cars as I am with street cars. Not near as good with them. Of course, this game does have some Formula stuff in it. Of course, all the GTs after GT2, GT3 and on, they all had Formula stuff. I'll lower that a little bit. Let's try that. Let's see. Everybody waiting on me. Let's do this. And you think you should try to play more GT Sport? I don't really have time though, Ian. And it just doesn't appeal to me like GT6 did. But basically, I just don't have the time with all the other stuff that I'm doing. Like, through the week, I'm way too tired to do anything. Except, like, after I get my work done, I might play Fortnite for an hour or two. But, I don't know. And GT Sport's not as good, but it's still worth playing more. I don't hate me too much, but I actually have more fun playing Fortnite. It's really, which is weird because I actually am worse at that. You know, I'm actually not bad at this, but I'm horrible at Fortnite. But I don't know, it's just more fun. I don't know what it is, but like GT Sport is fun, but it's just so dry compared to the Gran Turismo that I'm used to, you know.
It is.
So dry. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, it's still fun, but it's just, you know, just not the same as GT 1 through 6 were. What is gonna prevail? The American classic car or the British classic car? They all got that 0.4 second penalty. At least my controller's being cooperative in this race. That Jaguar looks really slippery, Ben.
73.
Mark, you'll catch up with you later. See you. All right, you're gonna get some sleep. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. It's only 7:15 here, but I'm so sleepy right now. It's been such a long, exhausting week. I don't know how you got rid of that penalty that fast, man. How much?
78.
Okay, it's making progress now. It's just 96 more hours now. I'm kidding.
Yeah. God, it shifts more. No. No. Did we edge it out? We did.
Skyline, or no, it's Integra gaining on me. Dang, Ian, you almost had me. Wonder when Gran Turismo 7 will come out. Well, isn't this basically GT7?
It is actually GT7.
Which is kind of sad.
This is just the direction that Clifton is taking Gran Turismo.
Man, that's not right. I had the power, but you had the handling. It should be the other way around. I don't know. This thing doesn't really handle that well, but I have a decent tune for stability on here. And plus, I was taking it real easy around the corners. I knew you were going to kill me on the straights, though, for sure. Everybody finished, yay. What should I try now? You want me to try the Alpine A110? Just for X people, since it's having to wait so long.
88%. I'm hating this.
Sorry. It's almost there then. What will the granny be called? Oh, I never gave this one a name. This is X people's favorite car then. You think Cause said the GT Sport will be the last GT? No way! No way. So what are they just going to do? Keep updating this till the end of time? Well, I guess they would have to in order for people to be able to platinum it.
They'd have to port it. Port it to other games
or to other PlayStations and upscale the graphics. And when 8K becomes mainstream, that's going to be 4K at best, and they're going to be shunning T-Sport by then. So
I think this should be Alma's new car. What, the car you have, Ben? What do you got? Okay, now here's where I die. The corner. Man, this thing really drifts. Really nicely, actually.
You have this game on here to 230 miles an hour on 90 horsepower. I don't. Must be using that 90 horsepower really efficiently.
I can't imagine this being the last one. I mean, I know that, I don't know, they've had so many, like, that didn't have a number with them. Oh, wow, this car actually is pretty stable. Dang, X people, I think I figured out the tune.
You did?
This thing, like, man, it turns really well, but it's not just wanting to spin out really bad. But it's a controllable drift. But like on the hairpin, it didn't spin at all. And I got all the way down. I got all the way down to first gear.
Wait. I don't even know what that is. Oh! GT Sport update, yay! We are at 84%, so I can finally just go and fucking
Good.
thankfully got.
Bye, right.
Oh my god.
Right. No, I mean your Alpine. Alma goes from her Auto Bianca to an Alpine. Oh man, completely different cars. No, Alma will have nothing but her Auto Bianchi, so we won't see Alma again until that's added.
Right back.
Okay. They will like to port it onto the PS5 and keep updating it. That would be very weird. I can't imagine. I just don't. I don't know. can't imagine that. Hey, Jiggy01, this isn't even part of the GT series, really. It's not even close to a full installment. Yeah, man, Jiggy, that's how I feel. It just doesn't feel like Gran Turismo. It really doesn't. Coming from somebody who's played every single game and grew up with it, you know, ever since Well, I got the demo in 98. The demo disc for GT1. And, man. And I think Christmas of 99 was when I finally got GT1 after it had been out a couple of years. Worked with FIA on this one. Yeah, I'm not surprised considering, you know, the FIA stuff in this. You know, it definitely took a different turn. But you likes anything but VOP. Well, I don't balance of performance. It's not nearly as good as performance points in GT6, but it's still better than not having any at all. Because the thing is, without balance of performance in this game, some cars may be N300, but they'll be so much better than other N300 cars, you know, or any class for that matter. You remember demo discs? They should become a thing again. Okay, I'm starting the race. Everybody's ready but that one. And they've been, I don't know what they're doing. You thought they were working on GT7? Yeah, there's so many different rumors. I can't accept that that this is the last one. I really can't. I can't accept that. I figure that they will make a GT7. I figure this is just kind of like a little intermediate one, kind of like, I can't even think of some other ones. Ben Mayo, you know what I'm talking about. Some of like before GT5 there was, or before
GT5 Prologue.
Yeah, there was Prologue, and before GT4 there was Gran Turismo Concept or something. I don't remember what it was called. But it had some kind of weird name.
I think this is a main series game. I don't think it's anything else than that. I think Gran Turismo Sport is the 7th installment in the Gran Turismo series, and that's how it's
Yeah, but
be.
I mean, they had all kinds of other games that didn't have a number, that they were still in the series. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, like, this is supposed to be the full successor to GT6. Which is, I don't care about 4K support or all HD cars with all of them having interiors. Yeah. I don't care about that. It's a major downgrade from GT6 in almost every
Oh, thank you, Ben
Cisco,
for following. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, which I figure I did.
We'll get the GR Supra in yellow, thank you. Most people get it in red. Nope. I don't want it in red. I want it in yellow. I like yellow. Oh, now I get to buy my Miata.
Your Alpine's doing really well, X people. I'm in 5th out of 12.
Thank you for representing me. Here's the decision I always have to go through. Red or blue?
I got the black Supra. Or are you doing the Miata?
I'm doing the Miata. I love blue and I love the red. I went with red in GT6. So I'd go to blue.
Oh, I messed up that corner. Crap.
I forget, do the cars in this game stay open and moved when they drive? Oh, are you guys doing the Nürburgring?
No, we're doing Suzuka. You hadn't been watching the stream at all, have you?
I actually did, like when you were driving the Supra. Then I stopped. I'm sorry.
How dare you? I pick your favorite car. Did you do that to me? I'm playing. Doesn't really matter.
Should we bring this to court? Oh.
Yes. I'm gonna sue you for every cookie that you have.
Okay. Thank God it's not $75,000. You know what $75,000 means, right?
I don't know the significance of it.
$75,000 means you can sue me in court. I mean, like in federal court.
Oh my gosh, car. You were doing so well. I was in fourth, and then I died.
Yellow for this car, so I guess I'll paint it a yellow.
Car, why are you being retarded?
Maybe do a matte fluorescent yellow. Do a half matte. Oh, that's semi-gloss before though. What are the RGB colors? The GBP. Where's my color? White? We're gonna go with Vegas yellow. Excuse me talking to myself. I very much enjoy this full experience of getting my own Miata. Customize it. There's not many wheels that fit this car. So I'll just go with the stock wheels because they look good. Come on, it's a bit darker.
Survived. Hey, GTX trial. Yeah, introduction into eSport racing, basically. Yeah, this game just really got too serious, in my opinion.
Yeah, it got way too serious.
It takes the fun out of it, you know.
Yeah. I think what happened was Polyphony saw Assetto Corsa and Project Cars and things like that. I think they had Gran Turismo 7 ready to go in 2016. It's just that I think they had to scrap a bunch of features and put in a whole bunch of new ones and get that whole thing done because they saw Project Cars and Assetto Corsa and Forza Motorsport 6, not really, but like they're trying to, they saw that those racing sims were really serious. Yeah. So they wanted to replicate that so they could compete with their rivals when really they're not really.
Yeah.
Gran Turismo was always just beating to its own drum.
Yeah.
What I liked about it.
Yeah. Kind of miss it.
Everybody should. It's a crime against humanity not to.
Yeah, the spin-off GTs are Yeah, okay, GT concept, so I didn't just make that up then. GT4 Prologue, GT HD, never heard of that one. GT5 Prologue.
Gran Turismo HD.
Barney, I don't know. I figure I'll be going 30 minutes to an hour. Just depends on how many people want to keep doing this with me. So something like that. Jiggy, you're just hoping they know how many relics there are out there that want a full GT. Yeah, a full one that that like you don't have to have online to platinum. That would be nice, you know. Coming from a person who has a platinum GT5 or GT6, I don't even know what I'm saying. That being said, I only have like 2 trophies for GT6, and they're both quite manageable. I definitely do plan on eventually doing it when I get the time to do it.
I saw a lot of when that Super was body roll, so I'm gonna correct down.
Oh my heavens, this NSX handles so much better than the Alpine. I was doing so good with the Alpine though until the second lap when I just messed up on a section. I messed up on this one part right here, and then I don't know, the car just got really unstable for no reason really.
Alright, so I'm gonna try with the stock 7 speed. I don't know how that's gonna go. That's we're doing it. And it's...
Ian, you just want to do that new track. I know what you want to do.
It's in and it's bad. That's what it is. Nope, not using this thing.
Ben,
I
you say
hate
GTHD was released in 07. It was one track, and a few cars used GT4's engine with HD graphics. Really? Oh, I see X people's in here. Well, if people in the chat, if I have like 4 people that say they want to switch tracks, then we'll do that. I say I have 9 people watching, so we have 4 who want to. We'll switch. So it's waiting on X people and XJ Nate.
I don't know what I want to take.
Oh, hello, Barilla. Think it's time for Penny. Jiggy, I didn't take it that seriously until I got a wheel. Got to get your PS3 out and play some GT5 or 6. Yeah. I actually don't have a wheel. Oh, Special Size Route X. Oh, I don't know. I just don't. It doesn't feel the same as GT6. Special Size Route X isn't as fun to me. So I guess Barney and Ian and Ben. Well, I guess if one other person wants to.
I will after this race. I'm in my 22B,
Yeah,
not because it's
rebuilt this
4-wheel
from the
drive.
ground up.
I'm taking this 22B because it's like the only thing in this game. Like, I'm spoiled with abundance of cool and weird cars now in Forza. Because it's like that game has 450 cars.
They're starting you out first too. That's funny.
And none of which are boring everyday cars. Like, none of which are your stereotypical, none of which are really race cars. They're all really cool street cars.
Yeah.
And if they are race cars, they're like road versions of race cars or classic race cars. They're really cool. Which is why I never run out of excitement in that game. And there's everything, something for everybody. Like, there's everything from a Ferrari F40 Competizione to a Volkswagen Touareg. Or a Cadillac
What the heck is that? I've
Escalade.
never even heard of that. Cadillac
It's like
Escalade,
some-
really?
Yes.
Oh, I've got to try Forza Horizon 4 if it has a Cadillac Escalade in it. Come on now. If I had the Ford Aerostar van, that was the first vehicle I ever had. Man, I would have to play it tonight if I had that. I would just stop whatever the heck I was doing.
A Ford Aerostar van.
Yeah. That was my first vehicle. Oh, God.
Of course that happens to be.
Yeah, we were poor. The Ford Aerostar van, it was a panel wagon, so it wasn't even like a regular minivan. It had 200,000. It had 200,000 miles on it. The seats were all ripped and torn out. It only had 2 seats. It was basically a truck, pretty much, because it just had the 2 front seats.
So it was like a light duty truck compared to a Ranger.
Yeah, pretty much.
If a Ranger was a heavy duty truck, it was a light duty truck. Rangers didn't do anything. I think you were going to be better off buying the Aerostar van.
Yeah, the Aerostar was more heavy duty than the Ranger, I think.
Yo, the Ranger and the Vulcan V6. The Vulcan V6 did nothing. Like, by the time the 2000s got there, the Vulcan V6 was barely beating inline 4s at most things, except for fuel economy, in which it got pummeled. Needless to say, because it was a design in the late 80s.
I think a lot of cars had the Vulcan, though. The Taurus and the... I think
Taurus.
that is what the Aerostar had, actually, that I had.
The Vulcan V6?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I didn't know the Ranger had it as well.
Either everybody's the same pace, or I'm just in 7th of 9th because I'm a bad driver. And why is somebody in an F50 at N300?
That would be Barney. That's what he's been using.
Yeah, but N300, I didn't know that F50's tuned down that much.
What does it start out as, N500?
N500, I think. I know it's S1 in Forza, but I don't know that in GT Sport, because I really couldn't care less about GT Sport.
Yeah.
With all of my Morris Minor 1000s and Reliant Supervans and Marth 595 and Forza, I just can't care less about this game. They have an entire championship class devoted to granny cars. It's called Cult Cars.
So the game costs $80, and how much does it cost?
It's $80, but...
So even if you have the PC version, you still have to pay for Xbox Online, don't you?
No. PC version is free online.
Really? But can you play with Xbox players? Like if they have the game?
Yeah, I play with my friend John all the time. He's got an Xbox. Windows and Xbox are cross-platform. Every game released for Xbox is cross-platform with Windows 10. Which is great. And you can do like Top Gear style challenges, which I love.
Yeah.
I do those all the time with my friends. I was thinking of one the other day called the Car for Life Challenge. You have to pick one car from the auto show for like, I don't know, either budgetless or some low specific price that you would have to go into and drive for your entire life. So it must be practical, it must be fast, because it has to be in real life prices.
Yeah.
And it has to be tunable and modifiable, because you're going to be a teenager with it. And then it also has to be
GT Sport to feel worse than
older.
GT6. Yeah, the physics. Yeah, I don't like the physics as much in this game.
Oh, the physics in Forza are much more forgiving, and I think they are much more reminiscent of GT6.
GT3 had 1,600 wood. GT3 didn't have that many cars. GT3 didn't hardly have any. I think it had less than 200.
Yeah.
Which is about what this has, isn't it? I don't know how many this has. GT4 was the one that had a lot.
Yeah, GT2 I think had more.
Oh, GT2 definitely had more than GT3 had.
And GT4, probably.
GT3 had less than 200 cars. I hated it as that felt dry from GT2. GT3 is like GT Sport, no content but good graphics. Yeah, that's pretty much, that sums up this one in a nutshell. Good graphics, but really not much else to it.
Well, then again, you can't really give them a hard time, because
But it's not. It's not a bad game. It's really not a bad game.
It's an amazing game. I love it.
It's a great game, and this is a great game.
You can't really give Polyphony a hard time for giving a lack of cars in GT3.
It's just not, you know.
Then the PlayStation 2 was a brand new console. It had an extremely difficult to program for architecture. Like, it had 2 processors in it, which is really hard to go for, because then you have to assign things to one processor and then assign more things to another, and that just gets all complicated. Whereas the PS4 is literally just an upgraded PS3.
Barney, you and Ben both left at the same time. That's weird. I guess y'all lagged out. Everybody's lagging out. Is the room messed up? Use this thing.
I don't know what I want to use.
You're just collecting your daily workout. Oh, I got you. You actually think GT Sport is good if you don't compare it to the other GTs? Yeah, that's what makes it look bad, is when you compare it to other GTs. That's what definitely makes it look bad. The license says they're so forgiving on here compared to older games. Younger generation has no idea. No, they really don't. They have no idea the pain we went through. Hey, Alex Marari. Can't wait till I do mission 34. It was pretty painful, but it wasn't too bad. I actually did already complete it. I just haven't uploaded it yet. I haven't edited it either. It wasn't too bad, though. I'm really good at the burgering, though.
I am bad at any and every track in this game.
Oh, hi, Iron Pake. I didn't know you were here. Howdy. Being all quiet, man, and then give me a jump scare. N400, you know who it's time for. Oh, it's Cassandra time, ain't it?
Rude.
I like how this handles.
Hey, you're the rude one. Here. You.
So how are you, Iron Pika? This game currently has a little under 300 cars with about 15 tracks. Yeah, how many tracks did GT3 have? It didn't have many tracks or cars. Less than 200 cars, but,
yes,
it
but
had around
15
tracks.
But all of the tracks it had were interesting.
You know, even though you kept doing the same tracks over and over in GT3, and they did make you do the reverse a lot, too, in that game.
Yeah, it always felt great.
Yeah.
One track I wish they could bring back. If I had one
Special
track
Stage
in
Route
GT3,
11 was beautiful in GT3.
If they had one track besides not even Special Stage Route 11, is up here. This is higher in my priority list. If they could bring back one track besides Trail Mountain, Complex String.
Oh, that was cool, wasn't it? Didn't really
would go for
race on it in
Complex String.
GT3 though. You just did a test or something. You did a time trial.
Yes, but I would love racing on Complex String.
That would be pretty cool.
It would be the ultimate test for any car.
Well, it is flat. No, it ain't flat either. It does have a
Long
very
straight.
rugged section.
Long straight.
It does have a little
bangs.
bit of everything.
Yeah, it has a little bit of everything.
I think I was gonna let that dude pass, but he messed up.
Oh. It's like this is an overpowered car, or I have this AMG GTS dialed in. Which
AMG GTS.
This is the full course, okay.
Oh, you're
So
in
it's the
first. I
sprint
didn't
course.
realize that.
Well, you didn't have to tell me that. I didn't know. You should have left it until I was in lap 2 to realize that I was in first place. So I could actually get away with winning, and now I have Cassandra the Cobra just like riding me in. Because that's how that is. And I think someone just lagged up right next to him. No. But anyways, Forza has a Cadillac Escalade in it.
That's funny.
They also got a GMC van,
A GMC van.
a 1983 GMC Vendura G1500.
I'm excited to try that.
It is the perfect. It is the perfect van for a criminal.
That's pretty much what my first vehicle was.
Whether you're robbing banks in it, snatching people in it, you know, running a drug ring out of the back of it, I don't know. But whatever crimes you're doing, the GMC Vendura G1500, it has no horsepower though out of the engine. It's 1983.
Oh, it's a 1983.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
they've also got a Mark I Ford Transit van. It's great. I love that game so much. I am in a lobby. I'm in the middle of a race. I'm not going to join. Question mark, I have been able to hold off his Cobra. I haven't even been paying attention. So I have no idea. I touched some grass and now I'm in the sand. That is great. I love that so much. No, I don't. I hate it. I can't wait to just... I need to go full send and catch up to him, but I can't go full send. Full send is impossible in this game, unless you're going 200 miles an hour and a car with 2 billion pounds of downforce. On racing super soft tires, of course. No, I'm losing. I'm losing as I'm going on the straight. That's not good. No, I'm actually gaining a little bit on him. Nope, never mind that. Yep, I tried going full send into that corner. I should have won. I should have won. I'm gonna get penalized for that really bad.
Hello, X people.
I hate this game.
For such a small studio, Polyphony does pretty well, can't deny that. Yeah, I didn't know how small it was compared to other things, but look at Cassandra having her victory.
I should have had that.
Last to first.
That should have been mine.
I never messed with Cassandra yet. I'm gonna try my Cobra out and say how bad I suck with it. I'm sure
I don't have a Cobra. For
God
$2 million, couldn't bother to buy one.
I think the game gave me mine. It was one of the few expensive cars that it actually did give me.
This game has given me a car, has never given me a car more expensive than $1 million. I remember saving up for months to buy my Lamborghini Veneno.
Ugh.
Months.
I haven't used the Cobra in a long time. No track is awesome. We'll do the no track for the last race. How about that?
When is the last race?
Whenever I feel like I can't do anymore or y'all get bored of me. Whichever comes first.
That's funny. Like, we'll get bored.
Well, I mean, you know. I'm not the most entertaining.
Come on.
Who am I kidding?
You entertain me at the very least.
Oh, X people. You're gonna make me blush.
Ah, come on.
On stream.
Even my drifting is subpar now. It was the one thing I was able to do in this game. Because all you gotta do is just go full send. Oh. When you're starting the race, tell me, because I need to know, because I'll be switching my car.
Okay.
I'm just in a car and enjoy drifting.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I really enjoy doing in this game anymore.
Okay, I'm about to start. Well, I'm about to get out of the thing and see. I'm gonna test this first, though. Oh, check out her. You're sweet. This will be your last race. You'll use Floria, the focus.
I really want him to use his Cobra again. I want to beat that Cobra in my AMG GTS like I should have.
Well, at least you got my Cobra. Of course, I'm not as good as Ben is.
I'm not in the race yet, so don't start it. I mean, not like I'm very important, but...
You are.
Wrong gear.
Jiggy.
It's
Oh,
short.
thank you for following, Jiggy. Appreciate that. Of course, you're important, X people. You're one of the reasons I do these, bud.
Thank you.
You've been racing with me for a long time.
I miss GT6 so much.
Yeah. Those were the days, man. Jeez, the open lobbies were so fun.
Yeah, because GT6 had everything. It had everything from Formula One cars to Fiat 500s to Honda Elements, whatever you want.
Yeah, everything. So what about Forza Horizon 4? You mentioned like it has some weird stuff like that van, but how many cars total does it have?
450-ish.
Okay, so it's not like a super huge amount.
It's not like a super huge amount in GT6,
Yeah.
but then there's not an abundance of duplicates. There's not a single
Oh yeah,
duplicate.
there's not like 10 of the same Mazda Miatas and stuff.
There's not 40 or 50 Skylines.
Okay, yeah, that was the thing. GT6 had such a high number because of every Skyline
Duplicates.
that was basically the exact same. But Midnight Purple Pearl and, you know, and
Why
the
can't they
Burgering
just have
Edition.
Midnight Purple? Why can't in the Burgering Edition and Midnight Purple Edition?
Yeah,
And it's like,
basically the exact same car, you know.
and it's like just have the V spec and the Nürburgring Edition.
Yeah.
That's all you need. Stop it there. Some guy did a series on YouTube of all the duplicates of GT6, like of all the cars with a lot of duplicates,
Yeah.
and showed like which one should you pick out of. Which would be cool.
Okay,
Like
I
that.
think I'm ready.
I am.
Oh, you didn't update it either, Aaron? All right, we're going to start. Yeah, the update took X people quite a while, so you might.
It took me apparently 99 hours to do the copying the update file.
But in reality, I think only around an hour, wasn't it?
Yeah. But who knows? Maybe the 99 hours.
Yeah,
went
Jiggy,
by
I
like
appreciate
it.
that. Thank you. And you're
Oh.
welcome anytime.
So you are using the Cobra again, Mail. I'll have to beat you guys.
Oh, just 3 minutes left, Aaron? That ain't too bad.
Because that win was
Hammer
your driver
Studios
rating and
Gaming.
sportsmanship.
He's actually very popular in the GT community. Oh, that was Jiggy, Hammer's Studio Gaming? Or are you talking about somebody else? Dang,
about
I
Hammer
had such a
Studios
slow
Gaming.
launch compared to Mayo.
I had a faster launch than Mail.
Yeah,
Just
but you have a
like
different car. But like me and him had the same car, but he had such a faster launch.
I have to go wide for the R34, whoever that is. Ian Gonzalez. Wait, Ian Gonzalez isn't using an overpowered card this time?
Okay, I'm just gonna let everybody pass. There you go.
Mail went wide.
I tried not to annihilate Ian, and then I end up going wide to not hit him, and then I end up going all the way
Mail
down
ends up
to
going
8.
wide
I'm
and
last.
lagging me into the wall. Thank you. And then I end up in the grass. Putting my hazard lights on. I'm so bad at this game, I'm a hazard to those on the track.
Me too.
Apparently this is a touchpad. Like the big button in the middle, it's a touchpad. Do you know that? It's interesting when I found out. No game uses it, but you can use it on a Windows 10 computer. That's how I found out about it.
The big thing on the PS4 controller.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it works in Fortnite. That's how you pull up the map.
No, but I mean, like, there's a touchpad. It's a touchpad. It has touch sensors in it.
Oh.
Like, it's not just a button you press, there's a touchpad. And no game except
Really
Call
uses
of
it.
Duty except Call of Duty, is
Yeah.
probably for some stupid reason. Or for some stupid gimmick. Like, it was probably such a gimmicky thing that nobody used.
Dang, hey, Ian. You lagged out. Kinda weird.
Oh, come on. I need to catch that Mustang Group 3. I'm in this to win this. And, of course, this car retains no turning ability whilst braking. This is what I hate about this game. And that's why I should turn rear brake bias on. Obviously.
Is that a 4-wheel drive or what is it?
rear wheel drive?
Okay. Because I don't have that
You know
car.
what?
I don't know anything about it.
I'm alright if I don't end up catching that Mustang. It's way too overpowered. I don't even know why he's using it. Like, he probably just wants to win. It's like me last March.
When did I pass
Desperate
Mayo?
to win. Don't remember. Oh, he hit the wall and spun, taking me with him. But you know, I obviously came out better than he did.
Obviously. Why is there a GR3 in this?
It's a Group 3 road car.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a GR3 road car, which is banned.
I don't know. He
People should know
wanted
not
to.
to use that.
He wanted to. America's a free country as far as he's concerned.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. They can use it once, you know.
Hell, you can't get rid of privileges by restricting choices.
I'm gaining on you, ex people. I was set back
Yes.
so much at the beginning
And now
of the
you
race
aren't.
with everybody. Me just letting everybody pass, you know, so that I didn't hit somebody.
Too bad I don't have a $2 million car. But you know what? I have two $10 million cars on Forza, so I'm content.
There you go.
Yeah, but don't use the Mustang Group 3. Just don't. It's not something. It's not cool.
The copying stage is taking longer. Yeah, she was gaining, man. Cassandra sure caught me quickly. I didn't even see myself pass her. Hammer Studios Gaming is the person that X people mentioned. Oh, I don't remember X people mentioning. What did you say about Hammer Studios Gaming? Have a good night, Ben Mayo. Thank you for racing with us.
He's the guy in GT6 who did the series. That's like, which one should you pick out of all the duplicates? It was called Pick of the Pack.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So what car should I use? I don't want it to be overpowered. Don't want any of that in here.
I'm going to use
Golf.
the Mustang, but not the GR1 Mustang.
Oh yeah, and the best part about Forza is drivetrain and engine swaps.
That is pretty cool sound.
Oh yeah, and there's a Cadillac limousine.
There was 3 teams, 2 people in the same car that race. Oh, really? 3 teams, 2 people? Yeah, there were 2 Audi R8s, 2 Cobras, and 2 Skylines?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna use my Golf GTI. What? You know what? No, I'm not using this car. It's got how much power? 393? No. But I don't want to use the same car over and over again. My problem. Because that's not fair to everybody. I am in a hate-hate relationship with this game. And it's
Hate relationship.
The game hates me, bad tire model, bad physics engine, or at least not fun. I don't know if it's realistic or not. And I don't like the game. I just don't.
You didn't hear me hit you, so I kept going. Sorry if I did. Oh no, X6 Puppy, you're fine. I thought I might have accidentally tapped you. That's why I just kind of backed off and was gonna let you pass me at that first corner, but everybody else ended up passing, and you went off the road.
He was talking to XJ Nate.
Oh, XJ, mate. Oh, okay, I got you. I'm tripping. I'm so tired, man. Let me try this out. You can put a rotor in the V12 Forza Horizon 4. That would be so weird. Take like a Honda Fit and put a V8 in it. Make it rear wheel drive.
There's no Honda Fit in that game.
Dang.
But
is
if
there
you
the
get car
is there the
pass
Audi
for
Bianchi
$30.
A112? Because I want to put
No.
a V8 in that. I'm playing. You would have to completely change the whole thing because the engine compartment wouldn't even be big enough.
It does reasonable engine swaps.
Yeah, that actually make a little bit of sense.
Yeah. So, for example, the biggest engine you could put in a Fiat 500, the first generation Fiat 500.
That's in the game.
Yeah. Except it's the Abarth 595 SS.
Oh, the new one.
No. The old one.
What year?
1968.
I didn't know they had an Abarth version that was that old.
They did. Like, the biggest engine you can swap in it is 1.6 liters. And that doesn't really matter, because you can still get 668 horsepower out of it.
668 horsepower and a Fiat Abarth. It's 1968. That's hilarious. On the super lightweight body like that too.
Uh-huh.
Oh gosh.
You know the GMC van and the Escalade I was talking to you about earlier?
Somebody
Those
needs
can
to
get-
tell that one person they can't use GR3 road cars. We all need to tell them that. Who is using it?
Sick
Barney.
kitty.
Barney, you can't use a road car. Who used it last time?
Sick kitty, I
X6
think
puppy.
it was.
Oh, okay.
Sick puppy, yeah.
Yeah, Barney,
Anyway.
you're watching stream. No GR3 road cars, dude.
Anyways, the Cadillac Escalade and the GMC van I was talking to you about, those cars can get Lamborghini V12s to swap into them. You want to know how much horsepower those cars put out at full tuning?
800 horsepower. I don't know.
1,500.
Oh my god.
You can have a Cadillac Escalade with 1,500 horsepower converted to rear-wheel drive.
That is crazy.
The only engine swap you can't do, I mean, the only drivetrain swap you can't do is anything that is rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive to front-wheel drive. You can't do it. But I want them to be able to do that, because that doesn't make any sense. I want an FF Lamborghini Aventador with 1,500 horsepower. going to the
But
front
that just
wheels.
doesn't make sense, though. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
It would
but
be
it's
completely
four-wheel
changed
drive,
into
so
a
it's
totally
possible.
different car.
You should be able to do four-wheel drive to front-wheel drive at least. Because four-wheel drive cars still have a front
yeah, the
drive
engine's
shaft.
still in the front, and yeah, I mean it should be doable for most four-wheel drive cars.
And they still have a front drive shaft,
Yeah.
so they shouldn't not be able to.
Okay. Just waiting on EN and XJ. Oh, you're using the OP Porsche 911 X people.
The 997 is an OP.
You and Ty Terror.
The 997 is an OP.
I think they all are.
It really isn't. Things like average for N400s on the
No,
street.
is it?
And like
I
average
don't remember the
corners.
difference in them. I just know that I've seen people use the Porsche before and just win every single race with the same car. Ian, are you sitting it out or what? You're not saying
It was
anything.
probably the 991. Although I will change if you'd like me to.
No, you're fine. Alright.
I'm gonna change anyway. This thing is boring. It's really boring to drive.
Oh, jeez, everybody's leaving.
Let's get something that's really bad.
Still waiting. Yeah, I ain't gonna be going much longer. I'm really, really tired, Aaron. And I know you're
I'm
probably
just-
tired too, because it's like 2 a.m. for you. All right,
Me?
X people, waiting on you and XJ. I don't know. If has
917.
XJ even been racing?
Oh, you're talking
Yeah,
about
they did.
now.
They raced in the last race. Well, there was 2 of everything. The only ones that had something different were the X people and X Sick, who were both first and second. All of the teams got a 3rd through 8th. All right, I'm starting. Yeah, I figured you desired. Yeah, we'll do it for the last race.
I'm doing something super bad for a car choice.
What are you using? The Corvette?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even have that one, I don't think.
Orange with black stripes. And it looks great. How was that? Oh god, no. Are you telling me this thing's got... No, it doesn't have the stock transmission.
Oh gosh, X people.
I did. I rammed you. I
Yes.
didn't feel it.
I felt it.
Here, I'll let you pass. It's a Corvette. The
I
brakes
mean,
aren't
we're
the
both
best.
gonna get 4th and 5th anyway, so we might as well just not worry about it.
Yeah. If I get more than 10 seconds behind you, I'm probably just gonna go and start drifting. I am already drifting. As a matter
Me
of
too.
fact. I guess we're both just drifters.
I mean, I tried to tune this so it wouldn't drift so bad, but
You can't tune classic muscle cars.
well, this isn't a classic.
Usually-
This is a new one.
Yeah, but the deal with classic muscle cars is if they are unstable, you cannot tune them to be stable. For the most
Oh,
part.
no.
In this game, at least. Like, name one unstable classic muscle car that you have tuned to be stable.
Like the Dodge Challenger, I got it to where it's pretty controllable.
Yeah, but it's great. I've driven that car before. It's pretty good. And 7.26 seconds behind you. Drift. I have myself one big drift fest over here.
I'm actually keeping up with Barney.
Feel free to join me. Care about penalties right now. That's the least of my worries. I need is a good entry. So that I drift.
What you doing, egg-sick puppy? I'm sorry, Barney. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I forgot, we're racing.
It's people.
You know. I'm 26 seconds behind you, does it matter? I'm not really racing anybody anymore.
Not behind me. I mean, you're not that far behind me, I'm sure.
Oh no, oh wait, now I'm gaining on Barney? Did Barney spin out?
Maybe.
That's probably why. He's not using a Group 3 road car at the moment, is he?
No.
He used one though.
He did use it in the last race, I think. Was he the one that won? I don't remember.
He was. He was the guy who won in the Mustang Group 3 road car. And another thing about Forza that's great about it, you can have a manual with clutch shifting if you want.
Really?
Yeah, you can shift it manual with clutch. I don't know if you want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know you. Maybe you
My
just want to
preference.
do the shifting. Maybe your preferred shift method is a Saab Shiftronic. Do you know what that is?
I love how Ian and Egg-Sick Puppy were so far ahead that they were able to talk during the race. Oh, I'm great, Alyssa. How are you? You finally got in, Aaron? Alright, well, we'll do some more races on Suzuka for you.
Tab of brakes and send it. I might actually finish.
I need to get the C2 Corvette.
Oh no, you don't.
You spin out and Sky did it on purpose? No, I did not, Barney. Quit whining. You shouldn't have even spun out because, like, you were beside me and I barely even hit you at all.
It's like 12 seconds, 17 seconds, 19 seconds, 51 seconds. But you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna go ahead and get my daily
It
workout.
wasn't near as bad as what you did on the first few races, Barney. Zigzagging all over the place.
Go ahead and get my daily work. What am I gonna get? Definitely not whatever that fast-looking car is.
No, you'll get a granny.
Yep, you were right. I got a Citroen DS3 Racing.
Hey, I don't think I have that.
I think I have 3.
Oh, God.
I mean, hey, it's not as bad as my 6 Lexus RCFs.
Yeah.
I have 6 of those.
Well, N600 on the no track. Yeah, I don't want to do the no track yet. I like Suzuka.
One DS3. Do I have any more DS3s? No, I have more DS3s. A second DS3.
Balance of
third
performance
DS3.
on the Porsche is that silly. Yeah, the Porsche is pretty OP. I mean, Ian was able to chat and race at the same time, and still win.
I have 3 DS3s.
All right, X-Sick Puppy. Have a good night.
I have 3 DS3s, Scott.
But I think it's about time to stop, though. There's only 3 people here.
Although I am about to rejoin, so I just got.
Oh, all right. Oh, hey, Mexican guy. How are you, Brandon? Hope you're having a good night. I'm probably about to end this pretty soon. I figure.
Well, like a couple more races.
Yeah, we'll do a couple more on Suzuka, and then we'll try the new track and end it off.
Could we do N100 for the new trip?
Could.
I want to try out my Miata.
Yeah, I'll try it out too.
I love me some Miata. I hope it's stable.
Yeah, see, Barney, you get in front of people and you block them. So, like, if you get hit, then don't be whining about it. It's bound to happen, you know.
Oh, nice livery on the NSX.
Yeah, it looks like the LMGT road car in GT1.
Thinking about the LMGT race car, GT6, the one that's like Kenwood in the rear. I remember I had one replay of that on my thing in GT6.
Oh, the Delta's so slow.
So tired.
Me too.
I just had a tiring week this weekend. I have a lot of stuff to do this weekend.
Every week's tiring to me.
I got so much to do this weekend that I don't want to do. And a history project and a bunch of stuff for my
Well, I
semester.
worked till about 6 today, so I got basically all my grades and everything done, except I, hadn't done my lesson plans. Man, this thing sucks on cornering.
There's so much more you can do on Forza than this game. You can compete in drift zones with other people.
Yeah, they took that out of this game. Or took that out of, after GT6.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the bit, Brandon. I think you were the first one to give me bits today. Look at you. Or my memory's pretty bad, so there might have been somebody else I just can't remember. Yep, you got the leader. You got the gold medal, Brandon. Brandon, I decided, I haven't done the announcement for it yet, but for the March giveaway, I'm going to give away a Xbox Live card. So I'll have to figure out where to get one, but I heard about them. I didn't really know anything about it. I knew for, PlayStation that, I've known about those forever, but I don't know anything about Xbox stuff.
Why have you
I'm
never
actually
had an Xbox?
considering. I don't know if you're still here, Brandon, but considering getting a racing game that's for Xbox, and I would have to get Xbox Live myself to play that, but I would play it on PC. Actually, I wouldn't have to get Xbox Live because you said I wouldn't have to.
Or you'd have to have an Xbox Live account. You just wouldn't have to have an Xbox Live Gold.
Okay, I got you.
Oh, Xbox Live Gold.
Darling. Oh, Pika. There's our darling spring.
Anyways, there's actually something I'm going to need to know before you look into this.
I'm considering trying it pretty soon.
I know, but there's one question. It's considering performance.
That would be fun to race Brandon. Seriously, Brandon, I would get the game for you. I would get it for you if you would play it. Chikara Heart, hey, Spring. Ant, what you doing on my computer screen? Come on.
And Sky, I'm pretty sure it's $60 for Standard Edition Forza Horizon 4.
So what's the difference between Standard Edition and the other editions?
Standard, Premium Edition, and Ultimate Edition?
Yeah, what's the difference between them?
You basically get more DLC packs with the Standard, Premium, and Ultimate. I think you should get the middle one because it has Car Pass, and Car Pass is very good. With Car Pass, you get the Mark I Ford Transit, the Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz, you get a Hillman Imp, a first-gen Civic.
So basically, the higher packs you get, they start you with more cars, and that's the only difference. But you can still earn the cars through the game anyway.
Yeah, but Car Pass is DLC cars you can only get with Car Pass.
Oh, so you can't get those cars other ways. Oh.
Yeah. They also have the Vauxhall VX220 Turbo or the Speedster Turbo.
Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying that.
Well,
now, Brandon, if you would be interested in that, let me know. You know how to get a hold of me.
Yes.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
The question I was going to ask regarding performance: how good is your?
How good is my what? You cut out.
Computer.
Hey, you're getting allowance. So here come the hits. Bits, not hits. Hey, it could be hits.
Sky, like, how good is your computer?
Oh, my computer's good, man. I got a really good setup, actually.
Like what kind of like graphics card wise? Because I have a GTX 970.
Yeah, I don't remember. I have NVIDIA something. I don't memorize all that stuff. But my graphics card's pretty decent. And
yeah, mine bottlenecks so much. And I played at medium settings on 1080p.
And I got 16 gigs of RAM, and
I got 32.
I got pretty good.
They're DDR4 sticks. They're not.
What you call it? Processor. Can you?
I have the most powerful, not experimental.
I said we would switch after 2 more races, Ian. So that'd be after this race. You're way too impatient.
I have the fastest, or not fastest, clock speed, but what they said to be the best Intel 6th generation K series processor that they made, the 6700K.
Yeah.
It's actually not a bad processor. It's overkill. It was probably overkill in 2016. But I also got a 970, which when I built it in 2016 was ancient. So
Yeah. I've had my computer since 2013, but I mean it was top of the line back then, and it's still really good though.
So do you have like a 780 in it or something? 780?
Man, I really don't know.
NVIDIA GeForce GTX 780. It's what you have.
Yeah, it's something like that. The graphics card is.
I'll go look up a performance comparison between 970 and 780. Because I have no idea. I think 970 is 2 generations after 7, but 780 was the top of the line. 970 is mid range.
Yeah.
Or no, it's like a low mid range because high mid range is 980. Then there's 980 Ti.
So waiting on Ian and X people and XJ.
Oh, you guys are done racing. Okay. Pick a car. Any car.
While y'all are getting ready, I'm going to use the bathroom. I will be right back.
$394 horsepowers. Like to see it.
Okay, still waiting on Ian. Are you not racing, Ian?
I am ready to rock.
Okay, and I think XJ's just kind of here. I don't know what they're doing. Okay.
No idea how this Civic is gonna do, but
I don't have the Civic. I've been hoping the game would give it to me.
the game gave me this Civic, I think.
Yeah, I know Joseph, when he played this game, that was one of the first cars he was given. Oh, I'm so tired. Ian's used the F-150 Raptor. That's great. I love this livery that Tokyo made for me. So awesome.
Oh, J-Man's in a Firebird. I like J-Man's taste in cars.
Yeah, I used that earlier.
Ugh. Why?
Me and
Why,
Ben's
Civic?
Jaguar were battling it out.
The Civic is good to corners if you don't apply any gas. That means you have to go into the
That's
corner.
pretty much all FF cars, though, to be honest.
Yes, but the thing is, the cars are going 50 by the end of the corner.
I'm amazed at how good the F-150 is on corners.
And for some reason, whenever I let go and stop steering to one direction in this game, I feel as if the rear wheels are turning in the opposite direction a little bit as soon as I start doing it. It's weird. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Hate this game. Hate this game.
Welcome to the Hate GT Sport Club.
I've been
How
in
can
it
we
since
help
release day.
you?
I've been in it since release day. No, I've been in it since I was a beta tester.
I've been in it only since they closed GT6 servers. Because like then I just resented it.
Playing GT Sport and GT6 at the same time, I was like, GT Sport, wow, it's a new thing for a day. Then usually the new game thing kind of wears off after a few hours of gameplay, but this game got old.
Yeah, I remember you actually did play this before I did. You tried it out. And I think you and Ben Mayo and a few others. Well, a lot of people did.
I got
me.
The PS
I was absolutely reluctant to try until GT6 ended.
I got the PS Plus only beta test in April of 2017. I regret getting PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
Or no, because I did get Need for Speed 2015 for half the price. Thank God I don't need that game for customization, because Forza has a lot of nice body mods that you can do to your cars. Like, they actually have licensed body kits, like Rocket Bunny and Bomex and Jun or whatever it is. Nismo and stuff. It's great. I love it. I love everything into that game.
So for the last race,
really
we wanted to do N100.
N100 at the new track. Let's try it. Because I don't know what the new track is.
I've never done it, obviously. This car. It's just like my car in real life. It looks like it. Except for mine doesn't have a big rear spoiler on the back that the STI has.
And the livery. Or
Yeah,
does your
obviously
car
the livery. Yeah, mine's just silver. Which is the color that I bought this car in this game actually is the color my car is running.
I know exactly what I want to buy as my first car, and I know exactly what color I want it in. But I wanted an SVX off-white.
Oh man, the SVX, that car needs to come back. I don't know why that car was not in GT4, 5 or 6.
Or even GT3 for that.
GT3 didn't have anything. Why did I get a 2-second penalty?
Why did I get a 2-second penalty? We all wonder why.
Oh, this game, that's a... Hey Lee, how can you drive like that? What do you mean? Good job to everybody. Good job.
Oh yeah.
Good job.
A downside of Forza is it doesn't have penalties, so you're just gonna have to crack down on clean racing. Like, you're gonna have to crack the whip.
So they have no way to really enforce clean racing except just letting you kick people, I guess.
Yeah, like you have to force kick them from the convoy, which is your way of grouping the people together. It's like your way of grouping people together.
Yeah.
And
how did I get a clean race when it gave me a 2-second penalty? I mean, I felt like I was clean, and I was like, why did I get a penalty? But it gave me one anyway. This game's so ghetto, man. I'll tell you what, it really is. Oh, that view. You know, I usually like when I played this game as a kid, I would always use okay, I'll text you on Twitter, Brandon. Yeah, I would always use the first-person view where I didn't see the car. And that's even what I did all the way up through GT6 out in the open lobbies for that. I would do a lot better. But I've gotten better at driving with this view. Okay, so we're switching tracks. So we'll try the new circuits, the new whatever it's called. Also, Forza now has bad sounds and some are god awful. Really? Where is this new track?
Although this is Gran Turismo we're talking about. Gran Turismo, no Gran Turismo fan is one to accuse Forza of bad sounds.
Okay,
Because
well, let's do the full course, 2.9 miles. So
because Forza, believe it or not, has more custom sounds than Gran Turismo has ever had.
Where is Autopolis supposed to be? Or is it just a made-up fictional track? Oh, my heavens! Barney! What you doing?
I don't know where it's supposed to be. But then again, like I said, Forza players are not... Gran Turismo players are not to accuse Forza players of bad sounds. Because Forza still has good sounds compared to GT, I think. In my opinion, at least.
Man, I'll always be a GT lover. Even despite this game not being what I wanted it to be.
I will be
But
too.
I haven't tried Forza yet, so I really can't give a fair judgment, I guess, until I actually try it myself.
Forza Motorsport is the more like mature racing game. But if you want like an experience if you want an experience esque to GT6, then you're going to want to opt for Forza Horizon 4.
Got you. Similar to GT6. More similar. This thing isn't going to have that much power, so it's not really going to be a big deal. That always spooks me that I literally almost fell out of your chair. I hit your care hard. Poor Chi. I don't know what a good transmission for this would be. I mean, I really can't see this getting up that.
Well, this thing is not getting to 62 in first gear. That's for sure. Not 55. Not 40.
It's basically stock, 132 horsepower, 2,500 pounds. I mean, it's a little more powerful than what not much though. Let's see.
37 in first is good. And we'll have 119 in fifth. Don't know how we're gonna budget that out as far as gearing. But, you know, we can figure that out. That can be figured out. I'm betting on the fact that this car will not reach more than 110 miles an hour during this race. Do you think it will?
That's why I lowered my transmission to 124. But like I'm thinking, and I probably have that too high.
No, but that means you're going to be going extremely slow off the launch. Is the problem? Wait. I just felt this Miata turn, and it felt like a miracle.
Why is that?
Because it's great. I love it.
Lee, sure about that
I'm biased.
camera angle? Well,
I'm biased,
you know, I'm pretty confident about it.
I love the steering. It's so
I think
nice.
I'm going to lower that just a little bit, then.
And it's graceful. I love the nice, slow...
I didn't really change the toe very much, honestly.
slowness of it.
I mean, I'm decent in tuning in this game. I'm not really that good, but I mean, I'm not horrible. I'm pretty good at making cars stable.
This guy, I just keep thinking up the oddball cars they have in Forza.
Your car goes 102. 7 to 4, Lee. That's default. I didn't even change that.
This guy, I just thought of one of the other oddball cars they have in Forza. They have the two smallest cars in the world.
Oh, really?
The PLP50 and the PL Trident. They have, get ready, granny alert, 4 horsepower.
Oh my gosh. What?
Out of a 50cc engine from a moped. I like to think it's out of a kart from Mario Kart, though.
Oh,
They
no,
weigh
those would be
300
far
pounds.
faster.
They weigh 300 pounds. And they go 40 miles an hour.
4 horsepower and it manages 40 miles per hour?
4 horsepower is more than you think in a 300-pound car.
Well, that's true. It is very lightweight.
I'd like to see one of those things made out of a carbon fiber tub, though.
Look how your
made
car
out of
rolls. What would you recommend having it as? I mean, that's the default. I usually don't mess with anti-roll bars very much.
I put them higher on the front.
Oh, you recommend having it higher?
I put them higher on the front, but don't take it from the guy who knows literally nothing about tuning in any of the games he plays right now. I don't know the ropes for tuning in Forza because there's so much, like...
Well, the thing is, if you make the rear anti-roll bar higher, it makes it oversteer more. So I really don't want that.
Oh yeah, another thing you can do in Forza, you can only do negative camber in this game. You can do positive camber. Positive camber.
How does that even work? I've never heard of that.
Okay, so negative camber is like the wheels are at an angle. It changes the angle of the wheels.
You drive on the Nürburgring. Yeah, I love Nürburgring. That was like my course back in GT6.
So that like the more negative camber you have, like supposedly the more tires touch the ground, and the more positive camber you have, like the more of the outside of the tires touching the ground.
Yeah.
And it's like, what it means is, positive camber will make your car, like, the top of the wheel will be out a little bit farther than the bottom of the wheel, which will be inward. And it looks really weird.
Positive camber.
Do what now? Oh, hey, Jay,
Rally cars use positive camber.
What'd you just say?
Am I breaking up?
Oh, I was talking. I'm sorry. So you said 6, 7. So pretty much the opposite of what I had. We'll see. It's should oversteer a little more now, which is not necessarily a good thing. But this car's not really that oversteer anyway. You said something about positive camber.
Yeah, I had to interject. I noticed like a lot of rally cars use positive camber. Helps it keep it on the track.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's really the only time at which you want to use positive cambers on the rally.
Gotcha. What are you driving, J-Man? Oh, you're in the Beetle. I thought about using that, but I was like, I really want to try out this Miata.
I definitely am not going to win.
Well, we saw how...
I just want to use it.
I did a challenge with my friend in Forza. What's the best D100, which is like the slowest class in the game, is D100. I did the ultimate D100 race car, and I got... He was in an MGTA midget, and I was a no, not a Mazda Miata. I was in a Volkswagen Beetle. I was in a Volkswagen Beetle with the 1552 wheels that RWB usually puts on their Porsches.
Yeah.
And a Herbie the Love Bug for free. I won. I am much better at speccing out and setting up cars than all of my friends. I'm sorry, it just am.
How am I keeping up with you guys?
You're just that good.
Did Ian just run into me?
I think I
Like,
bumped him by accident.
intentionally?
Of course,
And
bumped
now
you.
I have people on both sides of me. He's going for an inside pass, and it's almost very clean.
Lost traction.
Yeah, I lost a little bit of traction. This is what I love about N100.
Just
Like, the racing's
What?
slow, but your tires are so skinny. You can still break loose with like 130 horsepower.
This thing handles pretty good. Of course, it's a
Uh.
Miata.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Late braking.
In an old 66 Beetle, so we can't really blame you too much.
Yeah, they don't exist.
I call that XJ Nate has had a lot more time to tune his SFR than we've had our Miatas.
Yeah, this is my first time driving it, so.
Hmm.
And plus, SFR has been around since the beta test. I got my SFR during the beta test.
Not that that really matters that much. I mean, I doubt they'll update the Miata anymore or anything. Tell you if it's worse or better. I mean, I really don't know. It doesn't seem worse, honestly. I can say that. As far as being better, I'm not sure.
And of course, I massively messed up that.
It seems like my acceleration's tremendously slower than y'all's.
Well, did you just use auto set, or did you fiddle with the gears too?
I fiddle with the gears.
Okay, because this thing set to 130 miles an hour as top speed. This car is doing like 60 miles an hour in first gear. I was like, this is not happening. I'll do 0 to 60 in like 15 seconds. My 30 horsepower Fiat 500 does that barely more time.
Of course, Ian's doing better as well because he's also done this track. I'd say for our first time people, we're doing pretty good.
We're not
in
too
Aaron.
bad, we aren't.
How am I drifting?
Because you're in Beetle. Beetles aren't very good in this game. They didn't apply their Herbie the Love Bug.
Well, Leigh, I appreciate you helping me on tuning. So what would you recommend for different cars, or is that what you do for every car, no matter how much power it has and no matter the drivetrain? Is that what you do for all cars? Like, how do you know to change it? Because anti-roll bars is not something I mess with very much. Like, I know how the dampers work and the spring rate, which is now called natural frequency. Yeah, different for every car. I figured it would be. Like, I'm just wondering how you knew that this needed to be changed. I mean, I can't tell a huge difference, but
tuning makes barely a difference in GT Sport. It's not worth tuning your car for an hour and a half on a game that's super boring to get that extra 0.2 seconds off of your lap time.
Yeah.
For me.
If you want to even better lower the suspension, stiffened up a bit and set the camber angle 734. 734.
Let's use the Mini.
That's what I'm going for too.
I don't get what you mean by 734. The new track, it's all right. It's okay with these slow cars. I don't know what it would be like with faster ones. Guy in the background talking, you're out of your league. You throw out words. I don't get it. Oh, you mean the toe angle. Oh, okay. I was thinking of camber. I thought you said camber. So yeah, lower this more. I could see lowering that more because you really don't need the extra stability with this car.
I don't want to know what kind of.
Because it's pretty easy to control.
J-Man
Actually, I probably
could
could raise this a little bit too to make it turn a little better as well. Don't want to do too much though. Yeah, I'm tired though. I think 9 o'clock. I think that's a good time to stop.
I want to see what kind of livery J-Man's got on his Mini.
Oh, I did
That's
lower
the
the ride
classic.
height. You think it should be even lower? I got it
Classic.
pretty low already.
Most people
Yeah.
go for Mr. Bean liveries.
And
but
since
I kinda
this
like-
car
Yeah.
is pretty stable, I really wouldn't
Did-
want to
did you
make the
put-
rear higher.
Did you put a Mr. Bean
To make
livery
it-
on your livery on your Mini?
This is, this is my own Mr.
And the
Bean livery
front higher
style.
makes it more more stable, but it really doesn't need to be more stable. I don't think
I just love rallying, so I went for
lower
the
front more.
1967 number
Ooh.
177 Renault Altonen.
Yeah, it wouldn't lower too much.
Oh, it's much more nimble than the Beetle, at least.
Oh yes. Only reason why it won Monte Carlo
Ooh.
3 times.
I need to sort out the
Y'all want to
launch
do one
there.
more?
Being nimble was why the Alpine A110 won the
More
very
trust
first
you.
WRC against cars with 100 less
Yeah,
horsepower.
I like my cars
benefit,
really
so
stable though. I mean, I'm not really that fast in this game.
I'm heavily biased.
For one thing,
towards
I
being
don't
nimble.
play this game very much, honestly.
Besides
Not that
these-
good, is it?
Besides these strings, I couldn't care less about this game.
Yeah, seriously.
Like,
Hold on.
it's eh,
Gear ratios need to change too, because
very. Oh, you're using the A110, J-Man.
see.
Are you using the A110 or is that somebody else?
That's someone else. I'm using the Mini.
Yeah, UNX people are using the same car. Let's make this sick.
Let's see if this launch is a bit better.
On the last gear.
Oh, XJ8's an
Yeah, I just
Alpine.
drive
Good
with the
choice.
controller. I don't take this all that seriously.
I don't either.
But I enjoy doing these sessions Friday nights with y'all, and y'all can all show off how good y'all are compared to me. Man,
I
in,
came
in
last in every race
GT6,
today.
man, in GT6, I was super good. I was really probably at the top at GT6. I was in the top probably 10%.
Yeah, when I was watching you, because I didn't have a
man.
PS3, you was always winning.
Yeah, I mean, I would win all the time in GT6.
I would.
There
I
would
was
always
coming-
like Ben Mayall, ex people would beat me sometimes.
I was
you know.
coming in.
But like
I was coming in last.
we
at
were
the
all
beginning.
really good, and then
I was coming in last at the beginning, but I was climbing positions very
XJ.
quickly.
Are they lagged out or something?
I learned very fast, and I just got the hang of it. It just clicked. And one day, my S2000 came.
Look how much further ahead Ian's Roadster is. Like, why is mine starting so slow?
You need to make first a lot shorter.
Oh, well, okay. I
probably-
never really mess with first gear. I always mess with the final gear.
First is what you need to mess with first. First, then sixth, then measure all your gears accordingly so that there's even spacing between them. Or you're probably going to want them to be like larger spaces in the earlier gears, but then make them shorter into the higher gears. that means you get more top speed and more acceleration and high
I mean,
speed.
I'm beating Mini Coopers. That really is not any accomplishment.
Hey. Don't you be dissing on the minis.
Mr. Bean
we're
and
coming.
Bruno Galton.
How is Ian so much faster than mine? I don't get it.
I'm losing ground to Mr. Bean. Come on, we can beat Mr. Bean. To Mr. Bean, go wide. I am gaining a little bit of time. Never mind. This car is massively underpowered compared to the rest of the competition. I went more in the sand than you did.
Oh no, I'm off. There we go.
Hey, you blend in right with the grass.
I can't even keep up with Sky.
That's sad. 'cause
I can't
suck.
even keep up with you. I have this car built for rallying in Forza. It's such a great car. I love it. I love minis so much. They're some of my favorite cars.
You know that one Mini Cooper in GT2 that had that
Yes.
was a rally car that you paid like 500,000 for? That was pretty cool.
This is a replica of that exact mini.
Oh yeah, you do have a similar livery, I think, to that.
Oh, I have almost the exact same one. I love that car. I love that mini. I remember saving up to buy it.
I think the only time I used it was for the special license, so when it was mandatory to drive it.
I loved that car so much.
Shame I was never good enough to get all golds.
I might be shifting to with this car. It might actually do better in the red line than I'm giving it credit for.
I can't even keep up with Jay, man. This is blasphemy.
Well, that was me in the last race. I couldn't keep up with him.
I just get my butt handed to me every single race. I was so much better at GT6. I remember Madonna the Del Sol, Selena S2000. I could go on forever. As far as tuning, I was definitely a Honda guy. Let's just put it like that. I don't know if Hondas were just easy to tune, or I was just good with Hondas. I don't know. Everybody was probably good with Hondas. Although I did have a few hits though with Hondas. I got a 22B. I think my 22B was somewhat good. Well, at least I'm... Oh wait, no, I'm losing. I'm winning against the A110. I don't want this.
The one car you didn't want to beat.
He's catching though.
Oh my god, this is a slaughter.
Gee, a race I didn't finish last in.
Lurking around while you stretch. Yeah, okay, if you ever need a car setup, especially in GT3 class, just let me know. I'll help you out. Alrighty. Appreciate
I
it,
am
Lee.
so bad at
I hope to
tuning
see
for
you around more
GT3.
often. Yeah, maybe in the next open lobby we'll do some GT3. It'll be cool.
I have the...
Well, congrats, Ian. You had the same car and you killed me. Granted, I know you've practiced that track much more. That was only my second time.
I have the 4GT.
Really
Group
shouldn't make
3.
that much of a difference, so
I
yeah.
have the 4GT Group 3 in this game, and it's so... And I have the livery on it. That's the GT4 mascot car. I love that car so much.
Well, I appreciate y'all racing with me.
I love a lot of
everybody.
cars.
Let's see what we win. Probably something I already have. Probably another Beetle GR3 or another Mercedes GT3 or something. That I've won about 20
my
of.
car, that car is the Lexus RCF. I have 7.
Oh, I actually have not won one of those. I think I bought mine. I already had
I
the
think I can
Firebird,
give you
so
one.
watch you give me that since I already have it.
I need
Oh,
0.9
no, it's going to give me...
miles.
Do I have
I have
this?
1.
M3 Coupe. Oh, I don't think I have this, actually.
2, 3.
I don't think I have it. Let me check. And I don't think I saved any replays either from that, so... Oof. I'll just have to get an image from the stream, I guess.
4.
'Cause I don't think I saved anything. I did. Yeah, I didn't save anything today. No.
5.
It would be nice if they brought the E46 BMW M3 in.
7.
Because
Yeah, I
that's a
was
car I used to
7.
own.
The M3. The M3.
Yeah, well, it was a 3 Series. It wasn't the M3.
Oh,
I'm not,
yeah.
I'm not cool enough to own an M3.
Yeah, they had like
328
a
CI.
3i or something like that.
328 CI.
I had a 320D.
Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I have the M414. I know that's a really good car, but I haven't really used it much.
I remember.
The M307. Yeah, I didn't have that, actually.
I remember
Ooh, that
the
thing's
120i.
I
And
think
the
I did use
128.
it in GT6, though, I think.
I remember
But yeah,
the
y'all,
one-
that's going to conclude this session, so I appreciate
Well,
you
it's
all
fun.
being here. And
It's always fun.
yeah, it is. And it's always good to race with all of you and everything. And I appreciate Aaron and X people for being very consistent. And, you know, hey, y'all make this possible, for sure.
Thank you.
Well, it wouldn't happen without you, Sky. Eh?
Well, that one week I was by myself. But granted, I didn't ping anybody on the Discord, so, you know, nobody knew, I guess. But, and it was so late, I didn't get home from work until super late that day. So it was, I figure everybody just assumed that it wasn't going to happen. But yeah, hope you all have a wonderful night and a great weekend. And oh God, I'm still playing that game tomorrow, ain't I? I'm still playing that game tomorrow. Oh my gosh, my misery continues. Yeah, if you want to see me rage, there will be some tomorrow on Sonic Heroes. I can almost guarantee it. So yeah, this was a nice chill stream where I'm very relaxed. Tomorrow around 2 p.m. Central Time, which is 7 hours earlier than what it is now, we will be having quite a different experience. So yeah, if you want to see that, feel free. It'd be great to have you. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got for now. Hope y'all have a wonderful night, and as always, y'all, stay awesome. Goodbye, everybody.